and Dragons, what you do is to create a fantasized universe of the mind in which expediency to achieve your goal is more important than any kind of moral frame of reference to your actions.
So we have a wizard now teaching the children of his magical studies.
That's kind of far out.
Mazes and monsters is a far-out game. Swords, poison, spells, battles, maiming, killing.
Hey, it's all imagination.
Is it?
This is the Heroes Era.
Welcome to the Heroes Era. I'm your Dungeon Master Ben, and we are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is session 6 of our third campaign together, and joining me tonight I have Bodhi as Brutus.
We got the big... Oh, I forgot what I'm playing. Bugbear with the long arms and no arms.
As it should be.
Oh, buddy.
Joel as No
Do you have that many characters, dude? Sorry. I've got a song for any occasion.
Chris as Elias.
Oh, just a good old druid boy out here trying to do the best he can.
And Jason as Kendall.
Oh, the wizard that keeps everybody else alive. That's it. It's my job.
And tonight we are telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep. Before we get into it, please make sure to follow our channel, give the video a thumbs up. Our games are live on Twitch Monday nights at 6, and you can also be a part of the game using your channel points. You can even turn the tide of battle by granting your favorite player advantage or giving them some healing in a tight spot. We do play and release at least 3 sessions monthly, so turn on your notifications to keep up. Or usually 3 sessions, I should say. But and also, if you would like to support the stream, the best way to do that right now is to subscribe to our Twitch channel at the Heroes Era. It's a nice way to help cover some of our operating costs, and of course is always very much appreciated. Another great way to support the stream is to share our video on platform of your choice. And if you would like to join our small community, we do have a Discord channel, and it's a great way to make friends who play D&D online, or just chat about D&D, RPGs, and other nerdy things like that. And we will from time to time be running one-shot adventures throughout the year, and joining the Discord is the best way to get in on those games. There are also other dungeon masters in our community who run free games, so it's a good place to network. And if you would like some artwork featured in our pregame and halftime slideshow, you can submit that to heroeseraguild@gmail.com, and I'm happy to give you credit and shout out one of your social medias if you like. And finally, our content does include descriptions of graphic violence, so please be advised of that. Now let the game begin. And I need another punctuation. Our first sound effects are great, but we need something definitive there too.
You mean the ones that we make when...
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you have a library of our sound effects that you've been collecting since we started playing?
Oh, I should.
And if you don't, why not?
You should
We've been
start.
giving you gold every day.
Although it is nice that they're not reused. It's fresh every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fresh content.
It's like jazz.
It's like jazz, and
the Heroes Era. It's like jazz.
It's like jazz.
If jazz played D&D, this would be it.
We should begin with a recap of last session and what has led us to this point in the adventure. Last session was somewhat pivotal as we all made it to the Feywild. You finished with the Dungeon of Air and Darkness, and did emerge in another realm altogether. This one much different than the one you're accustomed to. Anybody have any notes you want to bring up regarding last game?
I would have rather stayed in the dungeon than
Yeah.
go to the Feywild. I didn't like it. I don't like that lady.
I think the pivotal thing that we learned as a party was to never hand Ben a loaded gun in your backstory. That's what we learned.
Never what? What'd you say?
Never give Ben a loaded gun in your backstory, because he will pull it on you at level 2.
Get everything in writing.
Hey, that's good. Hey, it happened now, all right? We got it out of the way. We can deal with it later.
Yeah.
When you emerged from the dungeon, there were a group of people who seemed to have been betting on or against you and whether or not you would make it through. And you held audience with the Queen through her interpreter or spokesperson, Bloom. Mm-hmm. And you did come to several agreements. You agreed to do her bidding in trying to find a source within the ruined city of Nimni Headliven. And you also gave her some crucial information and then also a really powerful item that she seemed to greatly appreciate.
I bet.
Yeah. Yep.
That was quite a thing. Did she tell us what it was after we handed it over?
Yeah, I was saying we didn't know what it was at the time.
Right.
Well,
Elias offered it with the stipulation of that item being explained thoroughly to the group. And it turns out that this is a phylactery of a lich, one that Elias somehow picked up in adventures early in his days.
That now a Feywild queen
Whoops.
has possession of. So what's going to happen with that? We don't know. We're leaving. We're getting out of here.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, because the Lich is on his way to the party that we are at and will almost definitely kill me on sight. Elias will be dead on sight if he is seen there.
You all gave gifts to the Queen. And then, in addition to that, No-Nox met with a satyr who was also skilled with the viol. And they traded some knowledge, and they also traded instruments.
Back half a sec.
And No-Nox, you acquired a new magical viol that seems to have something else to it. And the satyr warned you not to play your favorite song, I believe.
Yeah, I feel like I got the short end of the stick on that one.
It is a nice instrument, though.
It is. I think I'll make do with it.
And he explained that you will not be able to give it away, but that you must trade it for another instrument of the same kind. Kendall,
it's like...
Sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say it's like the ring, but with a viol.
So, when you say, like, I can't give it away, like, if I throw it away, does it just appear in my hands?
I don't know. I guess we might find out if No-Nox doesn't like his gift. Kendall, you received some information regarding Hookwit, who was slain in the dungeon. And Hookwit had been delivering books to the Queen of the Unseelie Fae. And she offered to return the book to you that you sought if you would, agree in helping to get her control of a source, essentially. She requested a lockstone be brought back to her so that she could imbue it with her own blessing, and then it is understood that you would then return that lockstone to the source that you took it from. And
essentially, we need to get it from the Nimna Headliven and then return it to her so she can do her thing. Then we need to take it back. Is that right?
We're just doing a fetch quest, pretty much.
And she had asked that it be a source that was controlled by Gwynistry, the former queen, who has not been seen for some time, since the fall of the city. And Brutus, you agreed to help, but there were nuances to your agreement.
Stipulations in a contract that we all signed, stating that I would be willing to escort them to the source. And that was all that I agreed to do on contract and through worded promise.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that might have actually signed it.
I think we all signed it. I think I was just very particular about my words.
Yeah. Mine was definitely a verbal deal. Complete what we had going on, and then I get my fancy bracelet removed.
I was there.
That's my recollection, Chris, is that you guys all kind of agreed verbally, but I actually signed the paper with my magic quill.
I was definitely there.
The contract had to be negotiated a couple of times, as the satyr brought it back and forth between your party and the queen. So who did sign it? Kendall for sure?
I think just me.
I signed it as well.
Okay.
I think Brutus definitely signed it because you were the one that was really pushing for it in writing.
Mm-hmm.
I might have if everyone else was signed it, but I don't think Elias signed it.
I don't think both of us did. My view of it, I think, would be more like this is something where it's quid pro quo, like he's getting something for it in exchange. And while I'm fully in support in trying to help him, I don't think it would be my place, as I wouldn't be getting much out of it either, right? Out of their agreement.
It's because we're not just doing this for nothing, by the way. We're doing this so Kendall can get a book back. And,
I'm a little confused on that. So what's the deal with the book?
Well, this particular book, I don't want to bore you with the intricacies of it, because it may be a bit beyond. But essentially, it would basically that trinket that Elias handed off. There would be a lot of education around that inside this book.
Okay.
And this book was stolen by Hookwit from Kendall's teacher. And Kendall was blamed for this theft because he seems to have been borrowing books from the library on the regular. And this book went missing, and so to clear his name, he's seeking to return this book to the library.
At the school I worked, I was a student at, my mother worked there, so I was just I worked in the library and kind of was taught on the side by the Nuela, my teacher, and because I had access to the library, I had access to a lot of the knowledge inside there, but I wasn't really supposed to do things because I wasn't really officially a student, I guess you'd say. So I had some hiding places where I kept things, and Hookwit, I guess, found out about one of them and stole this particular book.
Got it. I think that was my big question, was like, is this just a random magic book, or is this something that's genuinely dangerous?
I'm fully in support of the preservation of all knowledge for whatever purpose that it serves, as long as it stays within the library and is controlled. And these teachings of that nature need to be understood so that they can be countered.
I feel like if it's anything to do with necromantic magics, I would definitely have more of an interest in keeping that away from bad hands.
Yeah, that's my feeling as well. Yeah.
And in addition to this, the library itself is a magical source, and the power of sources is derived from items that were, within that source when that place was taken from another world. So the power, if you would, of the school would be diminished if such a book was taken from the library as well. And so that might give it further importance to Nuela in that sense.
Yeah, exactly right,
And the Queen mentioned that she had collected several books from Nuella's archives.
Yeah, that was intriguing to me because I wouldn't have been involved in that, although I would want to know more just to get them back. I don't feel like I'm in a place to ask questions right now.
And so, there was a lot of secrecy involved in your dealings with the Queen and Bloom. But then most of that was kind of laid bare when the agreements were reached between your party and the Queen and whatnot. And again, she greatly appreciated the gift from Elias, the phylactery. And she seemed to be more forthcoming with offers to help you after that, including removing the bracelet from Elias that seems to bind him, or seems to be keeping him on this realm or keeping him from his home in some sense. And this quest was kind of spurred by, in addition to seeking out Hookwit, there was Deathada's family that you were seeking to rescue, dwarves. And you did come away with 2 dwarves tied to cords like balloons. And
I forgot about that. Sorry.
They slept outside in the meadow.
Yeah, they told us to stay out of the meadow. Don't sleep in the meadow.
And they became the decorations of a rival. Someone who's become sort of a rival, at least. You've come across them, in the hunt on your way to your first location. Yes, yeah. The one who's taking credit for the boar that you all killed. But you didn't really have time to explore, more on that or the feast itself, the Feast of the Moon taking place, because of Elias's concern that, this powerful entity is coming. And so you are rushing to leave, and you bring with you the 2 dwarves tied to pieces of twine, and they drift behind you. And you all have leveled up to level 3.
Woo.
And benefited from an extended rest before, the discussions and whatnot. You guys did take a nap rather quickly before attending the feast. And now my understanding is we're just trying to book it out of the Feywild.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
It's been suggested that you travel south to a ley line that is connecting and separating the realms from each other. It's been, explained that the Queen is holding it open for passage, so there are, you're told there are no tricks involved, such as having to hold your breath and close your eyes when falling into the hole that brought you to the Feywild. So you should simply be able to travel south downhill until you reach the Baide Cantanope River.
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
It'll essentially be a pathway back, and we don't necessarily know where it will return us. I was kind of assuming it'd be somewhere around where that ogre was, but we actually really don't know where we're going to return to. Do we?
Not for sure, no.
That assumption was based on nothing, on no prior knowledge.
Fair enough. Sometimes that's all you have to go on.
That's it, right? Yeah.
So
logically, that's where it seems. Sorry.
Just to be clear, Ben, when we leveled up, we should be at full HP, including what we just gotten on our total, or should we be at what we were at before?
Yeah, mechanically, like the long rest leveled you guys up. I just wanted to try to incorporate some of it into what happened in the Fey realm. So yeah,
that's all I needed. Thank you.
All right. Well, I don't want to be here any longer, and I don't want an angry, mad wizard to try and fight us. So, let's go find this river that flows upstream, something like that. Get out.
Y'all better keep up. I already left. Elias is already walking away. He's gone. He's
make a point, Ben, to make sure I'll refresh my mage armor and my my gift of alacrity. Just
okay.
Always got to be prepared. You never know.
Okay. And so you do find a river after traveling south for some time. This forest is made from huge flora, oversized. There, are game trails here and there, but there is not a well-worn path. Following the river downhill would make sense, because you have been instructed to keep heading downhill.
I just kind of look at Elias and I say, You're the wilderness guy, and this is quite literally your home turf. You get us out of here. I only kind of know about this place, but like a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Elias will take point on the search for this. It's usually you just find them sort of right along this like here. Just follow here's the trick to it, to getting out of the Feywild, is don't pay attention to it. Okay, we're just gonna walk down this path, and we're just taking a little stroll. Let your mind wander a little bit. Before you know it, you're gonna be in a completely different place. That's how it always works.
Yep, seems correct to me.
So we have Elias leading the way.
Do you need me to do a check for that or anything, or?
Not just yet.
Okay.
You've basically found a creek, or that with kind of swift-moving waters that is leading south, and this is kind of like a river made up between intermittent fast rapids and then small shallow pools, like wading pools. And you have suggested to everybody to kind of let your mind wander.
Within reason, fellas. Now, don't Stay Puft Marshmallow Man us here now. But no, don't worry about it.
Can you guys do me a favor and make concentration checks, please?
Is this a con save, right? If I remember correctly.
Oh, sure. Yes, please.
Well, I'm good at those.
Oh yeah, nat 20, baby.
16.
Or 22.
Oh wow! Good job, everybody.
Woo. There's one thing we can do. It's let our minds wander, baby.
This is effortless.
You follow the creek, and from time to time you find yourself kind of straying from the creek, perhaps letting your minds wander, but then realizing, we should, be sticking to this path, kind of using this as a method of navigation. And these trees...
Everything else looks the same, Ben, except for this creek, essentially.
Yeah, you have huge trees, 15, ranging between like 5 to 20 feet in diameter, just, huge oaks, or nettle tree. What? Crap! I totally know this. The kind of trees that Christmas trees are, conifers. So huge conifer trees, or redwoods as well. I believe redwood is a conifer, but as you stop for a moment at one of these wading pools, perhaps adjusting some gear, refreshing yourselves. Elias, you hear the sounds of just crunching of twigs and then silence in the woods beyond. Of course, there are, you hear the chirping of bugs, the belching of frogs, and that continues. But you did hear some movement, no more than 20 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, everybody's just kind of doing their little busy work and stuff. I'm just kind of sort of put up a hand. She's like, hang on. Did you guys hear that? You hear that?
I'll make
hear that noise
checks,
that's
please.
Not making any sound anymore?
The whole 6.
22.
17.
And Elias, will you make one as well, please?
Oh yeah, sure. Perception.
Yes, please. Okay.
All right. 16 on mine.
You know, as you mentioned this, no knocks, the water is quite refreshing, and that's kind of all you hear is the rushing water up the stream with your back to turn. But Brutus, Kendall, Elias, you see a figure, a small figure, the size of Hookwit, in a bush near this tranquil pool here. The figure is stopped and is obviously hiding from the group of you.
Now listen, turns to his fellows. Before we attack anything in the woods, remember, you don't want to attack first. It's really bad.
We can see it trying to hide though, right?
You do, yeah. You see just a small little gnome or something like that. Maybe a goblin.
He's doing a bad job of it.
About how far away, Ben?
About 20 feet away in a brush, just, fully has dove under this bush to avoid you guys.
Oh, jeez. We just want to just do this. Hey, boy! Hey! I see you.
And small little halfling kind of, scooches his way out from under the bush and pops up. Oh, right then. How y'all doing? Would you like an apple? And he kind of pulls one from his armpit. Where did the apple come from? And he extends his hand to you.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, I just ate. Thank you.
It's mighty kind of you, but I think we're all right with that. Why don't you dust yourself off a little bit there now, son? You got leaves and everything all over you. Let's clean yourself up a little bit. Why don't you come over, sit next to the fire, and actually have a conversation with us about why you're here instead of doing all this little sneaking around.
Yeah, my mom always said it's rude to sneak up on people. You should announce yourself and come up like a normal person.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to be rude. Oh gosh, it's not.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to be rude, I did just invite you to come and feast with us, so it would be quite rude of you to deny that invitation.
I'll never turn down a feast, that's for sure. You've already had breakfast then?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got a little bit more still left here, though. Come on, have a seat. You hungry? You been sneaking up on us all night long? Didn't eat nothing? Except for maybe that apple?
I don't know if I'd call it sneaking, but...
yeah, I don't right know that I would either.
I have been with you for a bit. Yeah, if you have something other than an apple, I'll take it, and you can have mine.
Brutus, you often have bread, right?
Oh, all right. I take a piece of bread that I've been toasting over the fire on a stick, and I hand it over to him, and I'm like, all right, give me the apple.
All right.
Toasted bread for apple.
What are y'all doing here?
Oh,
Just going for a stroll, or are you coming from the Queen's Feast?
From the Queen's Feast. We kind of got kidnapped and bedded on, and we just left. So we're trying to get out of here. Where'd you come from?
You just left, kidnapped, and then you just leave the Queen? Doesn't
Yeah.
really sound like her. But I live here, around these parts.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I didn't catch your name.
You could call me Finfer.
Finfer?
Do you all share your names?
I don't. I keep a little quiet.
Well, I told you mine, but...
Yeah, I'll tell him my name.
What happened to not being rude? Well met,
Okay,
Elias.
fine. My name is Brutus, and I am not giving that to you.
We are all here just sharing second breakfast. I'm not taking anything from you.
You can call me Kendall.
Hi, Kendall. Head, you got the quiet one then, huh?
Oh, he's been staring off into space. We went to clear our mind, and he just kind of went too hard.
Yeah, he sort of hadn't stopped that particular task yet.
Should we wake him up, or?
No, let him enjoy his peace and quiet. It's all right.
Let's take a piece of toast, and I put it in his hand.
He'll wake up.
So, y'all are headed out of these parts then, eh?
Yes, sir.
That's our plan.
That
yes,
is correct.
So you didn't. Why are you following us?
Well,
that's a good question.
Keep my eye on these parts. Me and my brothers and sisters. We, you know.
Yeah. Now, I mean, to be fair, Kendall, I believe you did say we're on your land. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's fair for you to. It's fair for you to be checking in on people passing through here to make sure that they're not doing anything nefarious on your property. That's all right.
Well, property.
Same thing.
That might not be the word I'd use, but yeah, we look after the place.
I guess it's the Queen's property, technically.
You'll charge of the property then, I suppose. Whatever
That
you think
queen-
that may be.
That queen's something else, though, isn't she?
Oh boy, do we want to get into politics right now? We're not even that far.
What do you know about the Queen, Finfer?
Oh, well, the queen, she knows a lot about us, and I know she's having quite a feast right now. Surprised you all aren't enjoying yourselves there.
Well, here's a question for you with a bit of curiosity now. The Queen was apparently hosting a bit of a wager on our parts. People gambling on whether or not we'd make it to the feast to begin with.
Sound about right.
And yeah, which I understand that. And I just a thought occurred to me because we are to not bore you with too many details. To just say that we are on heading out to complete some tasks for a few people. And we had discussed those matters with the Queen before we left. So I just wonder if she is. Then. No, I wouldn't go about that far. It's just that we have some parallel motives that we just happen to be working towards. That being said, though, I can't help but wonder if the Queen and her little compatriots are watching us now. You think they're still having a little bit of fun with us? Do you think we started a new gambling session here? They're placing bets on how far we're going to get into these tasks.
Yeah, it could be, but she's been preparing for this feast for quite a while. I'm not sure she'd put all her attention on the group of you.
No, I don't think she's got all her attention on us, but I'm sure she's got plenty of people that work for her who would be more than happy to keep an eye on our status on her behalf.
And it sounds like you impressed her, and she kind of set you on your way to do her bidding. That sounds about right.
Much.
Well, it's not the way that I would word it, as you said earlier, but for all intents and purposes, let's say that yes, that is what's happened.
It's kind of a mutual beneficial relationship.
All right.
Mutually,
and,
yeah.
So did you share anything at the feast with her? You notice what she's serving up there? I mean, besides the pork that we grow here.
Like
Oh, they have a large boar that they didn't catch from around these parts.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what you mean.
That's pretty interesting. Well, if you're trying to get out of here, you're going the wrong way. This river is not gonna lead you out of here. You need to get the next one to the east.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, insight check. I'm not being misled here. Hell no.
If I learned one thing during this trip is don't trust Faye.
I think I don't trust anyone outside of the three of you.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know about that. So insight.
Thank. Oh, that's better.
Finfer doesn't want you following this river. It may or may not be the reason he's saying. Brutus, the other river sounds like a great option.
Well, I mean, obviously we go to the other river.
Well, now, Finfa, I greatly appreciate you sharing that information with us, because that would have been very unfortunate if we were to have gone this entirely the wrong way, especially since we are, as you put it, doing work for the Queen. I think that she would have been very upset had we gone in the wrong direction, and surely she would be very upset with anyone who happened upon us and did not correct that path, or if someone were to steer us in a wrong direction from the right path. I'm sure the Queen would be very unhappy about that too. So we do appreciate your guidance here, so that we can make sure that we go to the proper place. Keep the Queen happy.
Will you roll intimidation, please?
With pleasure.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I suppose I can't throw guidance on myself at this point. That's all right. Come on, big money, big money. Yeah. 12?
It's pretty intimidating.
I think he made a good point, though.
You really think the Queen cares for you then, huh?
No, I don't think the Queen cares for me at all. I think I'm just a pawn in what she needs, but I do think that the Queen cares very deeply about accomplishing the things that we are set to accomplish.
Aye, and what does what you have to accomplish have to do with me river?
Nothing more than just us trying to get to where we need to be.
You know, I'm very curious. Why are you not at the feast? There was so many people there.
You seem to know a lot about it.
Well, quite surprised you think someone like me would turn up there, knowing the Queen's affinity for such delicacies.
Were they eating things other than pork?
They were.
Guys,
They were, friend.
What did we eat, guys?
I believe they call it long pork.
I'm just gonna look at this halfling real quick. Oh no.
The Queen has a strange taste, one that doesn't agree with me, I'll say. But, you know, she serves up our boar as well, and I thought that would be enough for her, but apparently she is looking for more delicacies, and I have a feeling that's why she sent a group of you.
That's I can see. I understand now.
Yeah. Ooh, that's rough. No, we're not hunting for any more food or anything of that sort.
The only thing we are hunting for is means directly to the material plane.
Yeah.
Well,
we just want to get out of here.
Let me give you a bit of advice then. Hit that next stream over and follow her south. You'll find the stream if you follow the fairy lights. They'll take you to it.
Let me make another insight check on this. I don't trust this guy at all. Do I feel like he's being truthful that this is also a way out?
He has explained to you another route that will probably lead you out of here. You notice a strange twinkle in his eye when he mentioned the fairy lights.
Now, friend, we don't mean any insult by this, but we will be taking this river, this path.
I was afraid of that. Well,
I mean, it's just that this is the way that the Queen instructed us to go, and as you have made it very clear, you understand that going against her wishes, no matter how quaint they may be, is probably not for the best decision. Yeah. So I think respectfully, it might be the best option if we just follow the path as she directed.
Right, then you've made your choice. I won't
Let's just
bother
say
you any longer. I've got, some things to tend to, if that's agreeable to you.
Of course, it always is. And you have not been any bother whatsoever. And I hope that you enjoyed our company and a little breakfast.
Aye, well, it started off quite nice, but I'm afraid you don't have the manners that you boast of. I'll be seeing you, okay?
Very well.
All right. Goodbye.
So once he's out of earshot, I just want to... We are traveling south right now, are we not? She said to travel south.
It seems like it. Downhill, following the river downhill would lead south.
Okay.
Does he leave?
Finford disappears, kind of throwing an apple up in the air, bites it, kind of smells the bread, and you see him chuck it into the water, and a fish comes up.
At least someone ate it.
And then Finford disappears, behind a large tree, and he's gone.
Yeah, we should almost definitely get out of here post haste.
I'm happy to carry on.
Let's start packing up camp right now. We gotta go.
I do not blame that guy at all. I think he was inferring that we were eating people back at that feast. His people. And
and I would have been disappointed at that as well.
So do you think that their people would turn to pork?
I mean,
because I didn't see just limbs, right?
To your knowledge,
we saw the big boar.
Pork. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was mentioned in passing that there were, there was another meat being served, kind of in the next clearing over.
I don't think we made it to that party.
Yeah, right. You didn't. So, the pork was, inspected and seemed to be quite good.
Because we were wary of that food because I thought we were gonna get cursed or something, but it was just pork.
Yeah.
It looks like we missed out on a delicacy.
Yeah.
All right, let's get moving, guys.
Yeah, let's get out of here, guys. I want to be here as little as possible.
And so the group of you continue forward. The shallow pool has kind of like a rocky area, and then beyond that, the stream picks up and gains more momentum. And looking around again, these are huge trees surrounding you, and suddenly flying through the air towards you is a whistling arrow.
Hey, stop it!
God dang it!
You suck.
It kind of pegs into the tree just above you, knocks right above your left shoulder, and then another arrow follows and pegs into the same tree above your right shoulder, and you see leaning out from behind a tree another halfling wielding a very tall bow, slightly taller than it. Everybody please roll initiative. I'll try to pull everybody to the map here.
Initiative. Ugh, it's an 8 for me.
Now I don't want to kill no halflings, but
well, when they start shooting at you, not
something
killing them might
fun.
be the last act that you take.
ooh,
I'm in at 14.
It's 11 for me.
13.
Good old 8.
Sorry, just getting this set up here. And do you guys have vision of the map?
Yes.
Coming. I have.
I have a big black square that I can see.
Yeah. We're just probably not on it yet, I think.
I see stuff.
You see stuff?
I see stuff.
Am I in the wrong spot?
Do I need to pull myself out on there, or?
No, you're good. Let's
Okay.
see.
Sweet.
One moment. Jason, can you
there
see
we are.
now? Okay.
Yes.
Can you, are you able to use that token?
Sorry, I just gotta zoom back in 1 sec. No.
Oh, now I can see stuff.
Okay. If you guys would drag new tokens next to your tokens if you're not able to use them, please.
Sure.
I still only see a black square.
Okay, hang on. I'll get you.
You got me and Kendall mixed up. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
I can move Kendall. I can't move Elias.
Oh, I can move me. No.
Okay, I see now. And I can move my character.
Can you move that token now, Chris?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Problem is Kendall and Elias look a little too similar.
Yeah.
Actually, Elias doesn't even look like that right now because he's in his winter form. I should make.
Oh,
should I make 4 tokens for this guy? I should. Yeah.
Totally should, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some other seasonal tokens for this guy, so I can make this as complicated as possible.
Nice, dude. Yeah, totally.
Right. And so, I'm sorry, Bodhi, you're able to use your token?
Yeah, I've been fine from the start. You guys are just weaker than me.
Oh my god.
We're what? Weaker?
Yeah, I'm just stronger. I'm different.
That's what happens when you have a
built
negative strength. Come on.
I don't know why I have to set up the tokens every game. Sorry, it's kind of anyways. Okay, I have that, and now our initiatives. Kendall, you have 14.
I have 14. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the thing called that we made these in again? God, I can't find it.
Reroll.
Reroll. That's what it was.
Hey, Brutus, you trust me, right?
Magic Man says to yeah.
Like, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. You know that.
Yeah.
So if I was using my magic on you, you would trust to allow, like, free your will to let it take form.
Magic Man pokes stick at me and says, "Jump!" I jump. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Something good, probably.
And
we'll see.
Oh, that doesn't inspire confidence.
No. No. I didn't mean for you. Like,
okay.
You'll be fine.
Oh, all right.
You might feel a bit sick in the moment, but you'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
So around the this river, there's the many large trees. You see halflings on either side leaning out, and they take shots with their bows. This is going to be directed at Elias. And
all right,
2 arrows quickly fly at you. These are skilled archers. Will a 15 or 17 hit?
Those will both hit. Yes.
Okay. Take 7 damage and 7 as both of the arrows just pierce you. And you see Finfur, turn around the corner again and fire 2 arrows at Kendall. 16 and 6 to hit.
Oh, I put up my arm and to cast a shield spell.
Okay.
I'll use my reaction.
Will that prevent the 16?
That will take my AC to 21.
Woo. And so the arrows bounce off of your magic shield and are just, redirected. From across the river, halflings scurry up to the bushes, just disappearing within them, standing quickly and loosing arrows. And 2 of them will fire at 2 of these arrows will be directed at No Nox. A 6 and a 7. I don't suspect will hit.
You know what? No.
And
not this time, Ben.
Peering out from the bush, the last volley of arrows is sent towards Brutus.
You don't want this smoke.
14 and 10.
No.
Okay. So Elias seems to have been the only target that really was injured.
That's all right.
Okay. And so, these halflings have popped out and then gone back behind cover to kind of get out of the way. And first on initiative.
Still?
I'm going to move them to where they are, and then if you can see them, you can see them. Otherwise, you'll need to move. So I will move them briefly here. Yeah, you know, there are... Let's see. Kendall, do you have vision for some of them?
I see one.
Right.
The
okay,
one
that
across the river.
Yeah, that one's hiding in the bush there. So he is going to get +2 for cover. He's just gonna have partial cover in this bush.
But I can see some of him.
Yeah, and he's just kind of crouching in there. And Kendall, it is your turn.
Well, the one I can see, I'm going to drop a fog cloud on him. I pull up my spell book and open it, and it opens right to the page that I was looking for. And I just kind of pull up some smoke and toss it. And a cloud of fog appears over. Sorry, I'm just trying to go get my token. I'm in the wrong on the wrong pane here.
And you cast magical fog over the halfling.
Yes, and drop yeah, exactly, some fog over him, and then I'm just going to move over here a little bit next to my friend Brutus. Oh, okay. And there's another one right there.
Okay, that one is also crouched in a bush. You see both of them because they have attacked from that position. So, okay.
And I'm just going to bring up the fog cloud just for future reference.
Thank you.
No problem. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then after Kendall is Brutus.
All right. So this one has fog cloud.
The fog is covering the one that has fog. So there's a graphic for it. If it's not covered in fog, it's not. So that lower one is not. It's hidden in the bush, though.
Okay. Brutus is going to say, I'm going to go left. And is going to run left and chase after this one that is far away. He's going to move his 30 feet. He saw a little guy over here somewhere. So he's moved his movement. He's going to, as a bonus action, manifest an echo of himself.
Nice.
So a shadow can erupt from 15 feet away from where Brutus is at.
Okay.
Which will go right here. And then, as a part of my turn, without using any action needed, I can make him move 30 feet, which he will.
Nice, dude.
He'll move... let's see, how many feet of movement is this? Yeah, alright. So he'll move all the way up here. And then he will go ahead and stab this halfling. And as a part of Echo, manifesting my Echo, I can make any attacks originate from his space, which I would do so right now. So he's going to stab once with a shadowy halberd for a 17.
17 hits.
Nice, dude.
He's going to deal 12 or 11 damage to him. And then I'm going to use the second part, which is Unleash Incarnation. I get a extra attack up to my con bonus each time on once a turn, I think, pretty much. And he's going to, and it has to originate from the Echo. He's going to slash out once, and then he's going to kind of like wispy surround him and bring the halberd down on top of his head for a nat 20.
Hiya!
Which will be a halberd critical that I've set up already, which will be 17 damage.
And the halfling falls, slain outright.
Get you, dude. Nicely done.
Yes. Turns out when you go get your subclass, it goes a lot smoother.
And now this shadow, this echo, what is the genesis of this?
It appears to be it originates from Brutus's own shadow as it kind of like comes out and like rises into a figure that then sprints across the grass. But it looks
a lot more primal than it does like a sophisticated soldier might, but it still has a halberd with him. He noticeably lacks the armor that he wears and is in a lot more of his clan's clothing. So like leathers and, pelts from past hunts. And it's just moving is a lot more jittery as it skitters towards whoever he's sent it to attack. And Brutus, his reaction to this, like, what? Oh, it's happening again. Oh no. And is just gonna watch as his shadow skitters around a corner tree and then just blood splat out on the grass from beyond his vision. He's like, oh no.
Does this have anything to do with the piece of shadow that you took from Friend?
No. The Friend shadow is a particularly new bit that will happen later.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. My apologies. I was mistaken. Okay. After Brutus, is No Nox.
So I just saw my friend destroy this halfling.
Yeah, the halfling just falls, from behind the tree, slain.
Well described.
No need for violence. Let's get along. I'm going to use one of my new abilities called Mantle of Inspiration. As a bonus action, I can expand one use of Bardic Inspiration to grant myself a wonderful appearance.
Okay.
When you do so, you can choose a number of creatures you can see within 60 feet of you, up to your cursor mod, which currently is 4. They each gain 5 temporary hit points, and when you do so, you can immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Very nice.
So all of you have 5 temporary hit points. You have the ability during my turn to use your reaction to move if you wish to do so. And I'm going to use it on myself as well. And use my reaction to boost my movement speed up to 60 feet this turn. So let's see. I think I saw somebody up ahead, so I'm gonna move northwest.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my reaction to immediately just like look at No Nox, see he looks, oh my, you look great. Oh, my feet are moving. And it's just going to like sprint ahead and get to the side of this halfling here.
And because I used my bonus action and my reaction, I still have my action open, so I'm gonna load up my crossbow and take a shot.
Okay. Finfer is there behind the tree. You can make your attack.
Will that hit?
A 22 will do it.
Awesome. You know what? I'll take 7 damage. No need for violence.
Back
Lay down
against
your
the
weapons.
tree. Just clutches his side in agony here.
Which one did you shoot?
The one we met, the one we came across first.
Oh, Finfer.
Yeah.
After No Nox. Did anybody else want to use their reaction immediately after gaining temporary hit points to move?
Would these bushes provide cover?
They will if you move into them, yeah.
Yeah. I will move up to one of these bushes.
Okay.
Do I need to be like this? Like in it like that?
Yeah, occupy the same square as it for a bonus to your AC. Yep.
Cool. Just go like that.
Okay. And next is Elias.
All right. Well, the only one I can see is this one over here, so I guess that's who I'm attacking.
Okay.
Finford ducked out, a coward. I updated my token. I got a winter version.
I noticed that. That was awesome.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, my Roll20 is lagging a little bit. It's kind of going all weird. Okay. I am going to yeah, I'll do it and do that. I'm just going to I'm gonna in true winter form. I'm gonna grab my my water skin and just kind of wet my hand a little bit and sort of water bender fashion, fling that water in her direction. As it lets loose from my hand, it's going to solidify into a shard of ice, and I'm going to cast Ice Knife and throw that at her. So I need to make an attack roll, and she will need to make a dex save for the additional damage.
A 10 doesn't make the save, okay. A 19 will hit.
Oh, this is going to be a good one, Chris.
All right, so she takes the 9 piercing damage and then 7 cold damage from the explosion of the knife.
And as, ice explodes around her, she falls slain into the river and slowly begins to drift away.
Okay, and then I'm going to turn and go in the general direction that I know the rest of them were, to about there. It's not quite my full movement, but that's far enough to get to where I can see what's happening. And then I will. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Finford is there, pinned to the tree. All right, we healed. You've won. Do as you like. And he just
do as we like. All we want. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead, Elias.
Take off. Do as we like. We're trying to do as we like. All we like to do was just walk through here and leave, and you're gonna come in and start attacking us just because we're crossing through your property? We're trying to get out. You're making it harder.
Sorry, Elias. Logic dictates that's the Queen's property. So, and she gave us permission to travel through.
Yes, Kendall. With all due respect, though, I think you're missing the crux of my point here. Is that we're just trying to pass through.
Yeah. Sorry, my friend. I was just trying to that's not their land. Sorry. And you make a good point. You make a good point, sir. I appreciate that. I apologize for snapping at you. I guess I just get a little short-tempered when somebody shoots freaking arrows at me.
Well,
that last part he turns and yells at
Finford.
Wingnut, whatever, Finford.
If you're just looking to go, then go. But you're gonna find a whole mess of halflings that aren't happy to see you down this river. That's why I told you, go to the east.
You could have just told us that, and then we would have gone the other way.
Why are they mad at us?
We don't care. We just want to leave.
Brutus, I think you should break their bows.
Look, I'm sorry. I really am sorry that we had to kill 2 of your compatriots. I admit I got swept up in the moment, and I would have liked to leave things on a better note.
You're really not here to eat us, then?
No!
Well, you said you're working on behalf of the Queen.
For something else.
You said that.
Forgive us for misunderstanding, but we're not really working for the Queen by choice. It's kind of like a lack of options.
Aye.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, if you carry on down the river, you'll find more of me archers.
Will they shoot if you're with us?
They'll know that you're taking me captive, so I would say
Oh,
so.
but we never said anything about getting captive. You would merely escort us out, and then they would see you escorting us and hold their shots.
Look, how about I take you to the other river? We
You got
really...
like a flag apiece or something?
Pinfa, how far away is this other river? How long is it going to take us to get there and get out of here?
I don't rightly know, but I know that we'll reach it if we head to the east. It might be a half hour or an hour.
All right, fine. Let's go.
Let's go.
Frankly, 2's already too many. I don't want more blood on my hands.
Yeah.
Hang on just a sec. I'm gonna turn around. The one that I killed, is she fully floated down the river, or is her body still sort of floating
It's
around
just
there?
Floating face down very slowly down the river, yeah.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna go over to her and I'm gonna sort of like a little bit and is she dead, or does she look like she's still grasping for air?
She is face down in the river, so if she stays that way too long, she'll definitely be dead.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick her up. I'm gonna use my Balm of the Summer
How
Court.
far out is she?
Elias pulls her to shore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll drag her on shore. I'll use Balm of the Summer Court. Just 1d6 to try to heal her up and see if that takes a little.
Yeah, she coughs and regains consciousness.
Brutus looks towards
Hey,
the one that he killed.
the one you split in half?
Hey, you'll.
Is there a chance?
As she's still coughing up water, I'll be like, "Hey, your boss over there is jumping to conclusions. Almost got you killed. Got your friend cleft in twain over there. So we're gonna move on now. Sorry about that. Have a good day."
Yikes.
She just kind of fearfully remains silent.
At least he'll be easier to carry.
Let's not do that.
Oh, man.
That ability is like a better healing word. Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
that's slick.
It's the crux of this whole subclass. Like it's the bread and butter of it.
And just for reference, you would know that you could. Kendall isn't socially competent to understand when you snap at him that he would take no offense.
Yeah. No, and yeah. I've already gotten the sort of the vibe that you got with Kendall with his socially awkwardness. Yeah, and yeah, like you said, Elias knows him. Elias knows how that he's got to just sort of be a little direct with him one time, and he doesn't take offense to it, and they're good. Yeah. And I imagine Kendall also knows that when Elias is in his winter form, he's a little more short-tempered than he tends to be. So, Blue Elias.
By the time your words reach my ears, there's like no tone. It's like flat tone.
So,
All right. Brutus is gonna just kind of like shyly walk away from the corpse behind the tree and just join No Knocks. Kind of looks at his shadow a bit weird as it goes back into being his shadow. He's like, I don't like that thing.
Wasn't very nice. I mean,
Well-
they shot Elias for no reason.
I've agreed to take you. Will you let me brother and sister go?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
It's bad already. Just let him leave.
And I'll drop the fog cloud.
Brutus, at Kendall's suggestion, do you break Finfur's bow?
No.
I'll put it away. I won't be a bother.
yeah, I would appreciate that as I pull the second arrow out of my chest.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Thank you.
That looks painful.
Yeah, it's a bit. Oh, that was the wrong accent. That was
happens.
yeah, that was last campaign. Wrong guy.
Well, then if you let me, I'll take you east to the next river, okay?
All right.
Finfur kind of massages his shoulder. Wraps a bandage around it, and all right then, we'll make our way. He begins to lead you to the east. He, begins to tell you a simple story about a peaceful fisherman and how the peace of this fishing community has drawn the ire of the queen.
If I may, you mentioned something about eating you. Can you tell me more about this?
It's right simple. The queen, she likes to eat halflings. She says their meat is sweet. Our meat, my meat. Ugh.
How long has this been going on?
Every time she throws a feast, if there's not, usually we like to think that the boar are enough, but after they've had some drinks, they come for us too.
They did make mention of some more exotic menu options when we were at the party, but we did not partake of that, or even see or notice that sort of thing happening there. So rest assured, we did not intentionally or otherwise consume any of your people. I had a little sliver of meat myself, but it was cut directly from the boar, which I saw. So, just for the record.
Our boars are the finest in the land. Our gloured over pork is renowned all through Gira.
It was, it was mighty fine piece of pork meat. It was absolutely delicious. You do a slow cook on those, or?
All right, we bury them. Sometimes 6-7 days we cook them.
Woo! Yes, sir. That's how you could taste. You could taste that hard work in it too.
Were you aware that this boar got to the material plane?
We turn some of them loose for the queen's sport, but she rarely sticks to her agreement.
Gotcha.
It's all we can do, really, to stave off their hunting parties.
Now, that's a kind of a funny thing, and I mean no offense by this, but
Wait a minute.
my understanding is that the Fae, if there's one thing that they are sort of renowned for, it is the deals and agreements and the bond of a word. You telling me that this Fae queen herself is known for not sticking to these sort of things?
Well, if you can catch her in the right deal, maybe, but it seems that we made a mistake somewhere, because the pork simply does not sate her appetite.
You said something else that interests me. Something about a hunting party. Do they come here often?
Well, we turn the pigs loose further up and further down, so that they don't come around here.
Keep the elves away.
That's right.
I see. That's a shame. We have a little debt to pay them.
Oh,
I don't like it that they're reading the halflings, guys. That's not cool.
I don't like it either.
No, it's not. It's not good.
Well, where we're going, it's going to be getting a bit dark here, so I know my way pretty well, but if you have a light, you might want to set it.
I've got a lantern from when we were in the dungeon. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I grew up in these parts. I can see my way through it pretty well.
And you have the dim eyes of one who can see in the dark, and you as well.
I'm familiar with looking in the dark. The dark doesn't like me, though. It really hates me.
Right, well, stay close and make sure we all keep together. We don't want to get separated here.
Kendall, you said you got your lantern, right?
Yeah.
All right. Stick close by though now. So I don't want you. Remember the last time when that thing got blew out and you wandered off? We don't want to. I know. You don't want to talk about it, but we don't want to go through that again. So.
You guys and your showing off in the dark.
And as you follow Finfer into the dark forest, will you guys please make concentration checks?
Of course.
As your mind begins to stray a bit.
17 for me.
13.
12.
13.
For Nonox, yeah.
Brutus, who usually is very good at focusing on something, is a little distracted as he keeps looking at Kendall's shadow as he sees eyes blinking in his shadow where his head is at, and he's like, "Ugh, I don't like that."
And you're all sticking close to Kendall's lantern. This is a kind of a dim torchlight that's, leading you through the darkness of the forest here. And then the light suddenly extinguishes, and Brutus, Nonox, the two of you find yourselves alone in the dark forest. The light of Kendall's lantern gone, extinguished. You can see, of course, because you have dark vision, but it is quite dark.
Uh-oh. Nonox?
You're right, buddy.
Let me check. And he looks to his feet and he sees eyes staring up at him. Yeah, I'm good.
Can I try and relight my lantern, Ben?
Your lantern is lit, and Kendall, you find yourself with Elias and Finfer. All right, where'd the other two go now? Says Finfer. I thought they were right next to me.
They were just here. That doesn't make any sense.
God dang it.
They must have gone astray. We'll shift to Brutus and Nonox, who are separate from that group.
It's all right. I'm here.
Did we like blink and now they're gone, or?
I think it might be something similar to like what happened before.
But I didn't hold my breath and close my eyes. Unless I was breathing in and I blinked. But we both would have to do it at the same time. That's crazy.
I don't think that's what happened.
The two dwarves are held by Brutus, tethered to his pack, I believe.
He's been shouldering him. I can carry quite a bit, so I would have to be the only one carrying him.
Well, these don't affect your carrying capacity because they're floating behind you like balloons.
Are they still asleep?
They
actually
are.
have negative carrying capacity.
Yeah, it helps.
Lifts the bag up a little bit.
I feel a little lighter.
There you go. So, Brutus, Nonox, you find yourself in the dark forest, having lost sight of your companions. What do you do?
Nonox, what's your experience with the dark?
I have some, I guess, as much as anyone. Let me see. I don't think I have anything to set on fire.
Well, the dark loves to hurt me and help me, and it seems really weird about when it does which.
Do you have some kind of a torch or something like that?
Yeah, and I pull out a torch from my dungeoneering pack.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and light it on fire.
Does it do anything?
The torch lights. And as it does, you see another light in the distance, 100 yards away or so.
And this light appeared to us when I lit my torch?
The brightness of your torch kind of momentarily, affects your vision, blinding you almost, But when it clears, and you hold the torch out of your main line of sight, you do see ahead another light. Much like the dull light of a lantern.
Alright, so I bet that's them, but we're not going to yell out to them because there's going to be something that's going to snatch us in the woods.
Let's move stealthily.
Yes, I would like to.
Will you guys please make stealth checks as you try to, gain the ground that you may have lost?
That's a whole 9.
14.
Okay.
Meanwhile, now Kendall, if you hear anything sneaking up on us or trying to, you just kill it as soon as you hear it.
Yep.
No, Nox, watch out for that branch.
Finfer says, we'll switch back to Elias, Kendall, and Finfer. Right, well, that's not good, is it?
Yeah, no. Yeah, what happened here now, Finfa? Do we split a path somehow? We do something weird? We supposed to like count backwards from 7 or something when you didn't tell us about?
The line's open, and we're not near the line yet. Someone might be playing a trick on us. Maybe you.
Yeah, well, could be you too. I mean, we don't know. Let's see what we can figure out though, and I want to cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna start doing some looking around and see if I can see anything through this dark, or if I see another light. Or you said the light. I'm sorry. You said the light, the torch that Kendall had it's still burning, but there's no light coming out. Basically,
there is light coming out. Yes.
Oh, there is now. Okay.
So I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It appeared that way to Brutus and Nonox, as though it was suddenly extinguished, but then, like, you guys are gone as well. So that was kind of for them. Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry, I misunderstood you. Okay. So can I do like a perception check?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. All right, and let me add my. Oh, I didn't set that up. I thought I did. Oh, well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Perception check. Ooh. Plus guidance. Ooh, don't think we're going to need it. But that's going to be 25 total.
You see a light, ignited ahead of you, in the trees, perhaps 100 feet away.
All right, so I'll kind of, like, just nod at it and get Kendall's attention to it. Who had the other sending stone? I can't remember. We had... You do. Crap. Okay,
Kendall
never mind.
Yeah,
Jason, you're muted.
Did we give it to
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's right. That doesn't work. Okay, never mind.
So Kendall
should
and
probably
Elias have
split
the
this
stones? Okay.
We should really do something about that.
Yeah, that was the same problem we had with it last time, because him and I ended up together. Okay, I remember now. All right, then.
Although
Yeah, I'll
maybe
just.
It's not a habit we want to make, Elias. Maybe we should like link arms or something so that we don't get separated as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just hold on. Yeah, I'll kind of like link arms with him and
Finfer.
why can't I remember?
The
Penfer.
halfling
Yeah.
friend.
But hey, you come over here. Help me hold on to you too. I don't think either one of us want the other one wandering off. And
Or worse.
All right,
Yeah.
stick close.
and then we'll start to. I'm gonna start sort of slowly leading them towards that. You said I did see another light, right?
Yes, ahead about 100 feet.
Yeah, I'll start working our way up towards that.
Oh, that's probably them then. And the group of you approach, what is a dim light in the distance. It seems to be kind of, bobbing slightly as though somebody's carrying something that has been lit for a source of light. And it kind of leads you through the woods for a minute or two as you do trail it. And then the light extinguishes. And not only that, you become encompassed in pure darkness. Kendall, you know this must be magical darkness.
Didn't you?
I'm sorry. And Jason, I think your mic might be a little far away from your...
Oh, sorry.
No worries. But yeah, Kendall, you recognize this is magical darkness that has enveloped the group of you three.
Finfer, you said something about pixies or sprites or fairies or something like that.
That's right.
Is this their tricks?
It right could be. It's not one of yours?
No.
Well.
No.
Finfa, I think I need to clarify one more time. Nothing that makes this more difficult is our doing. I assure you that we want to be through this as quickly and painlessly as possible. This would be very counterproductive for us.
one thing I can assure you as well is that I'm a man of my word. I find lies and deceit to be kind of a waste of time. So anything I say to you, you can just take it as face value. We want to get out of here.
Well, I'm not too keen on staying here either. Here in the dark
Okay.
with you two blokes.
Quick question about how far away did that when that light went out? About roughly how far away was
Sure,
it?
you kind of seem to be slowly gaining on it. Maybe 30 to 50 feet away. Hard to tell,
Okay.
kind of in the darkness, but yeah.
I'm gonna take a literal shot in the dark,
Okay.
Nice.
and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire at the spot where I think I saw that light at last. See if I can
Okay.
light anything up in there.
Okay. So we will shift momentarily to Brutus, No-Nox, and the two balloon dwarfs. And so the two of you
New sub race.
sneak, through
It's
the
his
forest,
birthday, man. It's his birthday.
trying to gain on the light of your friends. Suddenly the light is extinguished and then reignited some distance away, quite suddenly.
Our light or their light?
The light that you were following seems
Is
to
extinguished.
extinguish and then appear again.
Farther away? Or like equal
A
distance?
bit farther away, yeah, maybe 50 feet further. So I would place you guys maybe 100 feet back from when the light extinguished, and then suddenly it is, that much further from you.
Hey. Stop. How about you don't do this?
How loudly are you talking, Brutus?
Kind of like, not yelling, but like an octave above a normal tone. I know this is like a funny haha for you. But quite frankly, I don't think I have enough bread to live in the woods long enough. Do you want bread? I have some bread. It's not like fairy bread. It's just normal bread.
And in the distance where you saw, a light erupt, you see that I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of how to describe this. An orb of light is kind of surrounded in a violet hue. And then there's another one, even more distance, perhaps in a cold blue hue. Or what choice would your fairy fire be, Elias? Not to metagame, but sorry.
Yeah, it'd be like that, very like blue and sort of purplish and pink and lavender, sort of bright colors, all like in like a swirl of vapor, and then anyone within it that gets lit up or anything would just glow one of those hues.
Sure.
Yeah.
And first you see the glow, and then it's kind of filled in by just a stronger light that's kind of hovering there. You see two of these in the distance that have been ignited, Brutus and No-Nox. And you also see just a pocket of darkness, pure black that you cannot see through.
I turned to No-Nox.
You said we saw two figures lit up?
Yeah, first you see the outlines of just like circles in vibrant colors, and then the outline fills in with like torchlight, essentially.
Can you like talk to these things and tell them to stop?
Of course.
Can you like serenade them with music?
I'm gonna try that actually. I'm gonna try to play one of the songs that I heard played on my instrument previously.
Okay.
One of these Fey songs.
Make a performance check, please.
Okay.
And you will have advantage because you are trying to emulate a song that you heard here using your current instrument. which seems to be specifically attuned to, the music of this realm.
Well, a 17.
And the the lights illuminated seem to dance with the rhythm of your music and like move around and in and out of each other playfully ahead. At times they disappear behind the sheer cloud of darkness, but then kind of re-emerge as though they're dancing around each other.
Come, friend, join us. By any chance, Ben, give me 1 second. I want to check something. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, it didn't work.
You
I
hear
tried.
from the distance, from one of these lights, you hear the voice of a halfling call out. Right up here.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure. What are you trying to discern?
Is this the voice I recognize?
Mhm.
Or is it slightly different?
Make a perception check for me, please. It sounds like Finfer, but it is not Finfer.
So we go forward then.
Brutus.
That's
it's a trap.
Oh.
It's not them. I don't like these jokes.
And let's pause and take a break for about 10-15 minutes. I need to get a bite to eat, and then we'll return with drinks, snacks, whatever you guys like, and we'll see what's going on here, okay?
Yeah.
Until then, the adventure continues.
Nice.
Can I just say this is literally my worst nightmare? It's
Me too, man.
Getting lost in a forest, you hearing your friends' voices everywhere. Like you see, like
And for me, in my
God.
case, it's pitch black. Like you can't even see.
Fling out Costco pizza that are like weeks old at a time.
But think of the savings.
Think of
I
my
used to work
health.
at Papa John's, and I would eat that every day.
every day.
And we'd take it home too,
Well,
and eat it for dinner.
I had Little Caesars pizza for lunch like every day. Like I would buy a Little Caesars pizza because it was like $5, and I'd eat like half of it and give the rest away to my classmates, and like I'd do that like every day, and I was like fine. So I think it's just the Costco pizza.
It's the Costco pizza.
Something's off with the Costco pizza.
I gotta ask, is it like regular or is this like vegetarian?
It's just a
the
cheese
meat lovers.
pizza.
Like, oh, that's probably why.
It's just a cheese
might help.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The pepperonis are all gone. Everyone eats them like immediately, and so I have just cheese left. The pepperoni ones have more sauce too. I don't think there's any sauce on this pizza. It's just
all cheese.
It's just dough and
Just a
cheese.
thin layer of cheese.
None of that is good for your
Maybe that's why I feel bad.
gastrointestinally. Like that's not
Nice
great.
way to say it. Yeah.
I'm just
Literally
eating
the
dough and
worst.
cheese over here with like a smidgen of sauce.
We are back live. I didn't.
Thank God for that.
Dinner's not ready for me yet, so when it does come, I will be eating that. So
It's 11
apologies in
o'clock at
advance.
night over here.
Then
It's
I
8
have some
here, a little
Costco pizza.
late.
I can mail you some.
Toss it over.
Dude, I'll mail you a Ziploc gallon bag of Costco pizza slices.
I had
Pack it-
pizza today.
Pack it
for
up with some
lunch.
dry ice. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be nice and chilled when you get it.
Just throw it in the toaster oven.
Let's jump right back into it, and we'll go back to Kendall and Elias. All of us are lost in the Feywild here in the dark. Kendall, Elias, and Finfer have found themselves shrouded in magical darkness and separated from Brutus and Nonox. Brutus and Nonox, from a distance away, see different lights kind of dancing around ahead where they thought that their party was that they were following. So we will switch back to Elias and Kendall with Finfer. Well, wizard, don't you have something for this?
So now I like just dropped a fairy fire before we
Right.
switched over, and you told Brutus and Nonox what they saw from it, but I was
Right.
wondering, did we
you
see
don't
the same
seem-
thing?
Yeah, no, you don't see anything within the darkness. Yeah.
So we were like walking in a direction, and then the darkness came. Can we keep walking in that direction, and maybe we can get out of this?
Right, let's get out of the darkness.
Just keep like stay together and keep walking straight.
And you do so, and you run plumb into a sturdy,
Tree?
thick tree, no doubt.
I mean, I wouldn't have been like charging forward. It would have been sort of a handout, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
You feel the bark of this tree suddenly in front of you, and then you feel just a tremendous crash come down upon your shoulder, Kendall, as something slams into you, something huge.
Okay.
And this is not. Will a 24 hit you?
Oh yeah.
And it feels like a log or an entire tree itself just bludgeons you. You'll take 16 damage, and as you
We
reach
still have
out,
those temporary hit points from Nonox? Yeah. Cool.
Yes, those don't go away until you take a rest.
as Kendall is slammed into Elias, you feel the tree itself in front of you move, as though it is awakened. And will you guys please roll initiative for me?
And it's still dark, Ben?
It is pitch black, yes.
I probably should have healed myself up at some point. Anyway, that's a 6 for initiative for me. Well, goodbye.
That's 17 on my side.
Okay. And we'll get Brutus and Nonox in initiative as well, please.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Oh god.
Don't count on us to save you guys. You're on your own.
That's a 5.
What's going on over there?
Ooh, shiny lights.
These weird things are dancing.
And Kendall, you can react. You can act first in initiative.
Okay, so I was walking this direction, ran into a tree, got hit by something. So I'm going to disengage to my left.
Okay.
Like 30 feet.
Okay. And as you do so, you come out of the shroud of darkness, still carrying your lantern.
Okay.
And, dim light surrounds you, and you can see this, magical cloud of darkness that you've just emerged from.
Cool. I think, because I disengage, I think that disengages my action. 'Cause you only you can move your 30 feet. So, bonus action, can I? I don't want to leave. Elias is still in there. I'll wait. Even though I'm at 6 hit points. Maybe I'll just call out, Ben.
Okay.
Elias, I'm here this way. Follow my voice. That kind of thing.
Oh.
Okay. And Elias, from within the darkness, you hear Kendall's voice in the direction it's coming from, off to your left. And then you kind of hear the whoosh of a tree branch moving quickly through the air. This one will be at disadvantage. A 10 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, and as the branch, brushes past you, you feel the wind from it, and the cloud of darkness dissipates, and you see standing before you a hulking tree, It doesn't stretch into the sky like the others. This tree is maybe 20-25 feet tall, but it is moving with two of its longest limbs appearing almost as arms or appendages. And I will move you guys to the map. And No Nox and Brutus in the distance, you had noticed also like a black cloud of darkness that these lights would disappear behind, and that is gone. And ahead you see Elias, and of course you saw Kendall kind of like stumble out of the darkness with his lantern in tow. So I have moved you guys all over to the map if you're able to see that.
I cannot.
Perfect.
I'm on the map.
I'm on the map. I just can't see anything yet. But that's kind of expected.
I only see no knocks, and that's it.
Sorry, let me get you guys set up. For some reason, I saved the settings on these. Oh, maybe I have to hit update default token instead of save settings.
My screwed mine up when I switched my token around too.
Oh. Perhaps. Well, no, because it took away other people's control as well. Kind of strange. I must have to update.
Okay, I see it now.
Token. And then Kendall, you can see the map.
Yes.
I just see a black box.
I would be so happy if I didn't have to do this every time. Let's see.
Wait. I see something. Okay, now I see.
Brutus, you can see your token?
I can see my token. I can see No Nox's token. That's all I see. And the grass and the trees that are blocking my sight.
Okay. And the illuminated orbs are in this direction over to the right, to the east. And at 6, we have Elias. And the darkness, disappears from around you, and you're confronted with this humongous tree.
Okay, I am going to... Yep, that's what we're going to do. I am going to, as the darkness dissipates, and I look ahead and I just see bark, and then I follow it up to see this massive tree that just took a huge swing on me, and I imagine it's probably rearing back for another one as we speak. All I can think of is that guy's huge, and that's a problem. And with that in mind, I'm going to cast Reduce and try to shrink the tree.
Oh my, okay.
So it's a con save. That's probably not going to work. I bet he's got a million con.
Big, strong oak tree.
He might roll a 1, though. You never know.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's a fail. So I believe that's a little spruce tree now.
How many sizes does it reduce it by? I'm sorry.
It reduces it by 1 size category.
Okay.
And it's half the size, and I think its weight is like a quarter or something like that.
Okay. And you bring this tree down to size right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1/8 of its normal weight.
Yeah, 1/8 of its normal weight, half its size in every space or whatever, and all of its like disadvantage on strength checks and strength saves, and attacks are reduced by 1d4, the damage. Okay. So yeah, once he's shrunk down, I'm going to then that was my action. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use another Bomb of the Summer Court for myself, because that's not technically a spell. so I can.
Very good.
Amen.
Cool.
If you use
That was a
ability
10%.
four-
That was a 10% increase for me,
use
actually.
that ability
so we're good.
4 more times, you'll hit the max potential. At least.
At least. Too bad I only have one more per round. Anyway, and that's gonna be my turn. I'm not gonna try to just like run away or anything, because that won't end well for me.
Disadvantage on strength checks and strength saves, eh?
Yes.
And Elias, you see. Sorry. Okay. So, will you also need to concentrate on enlarge reduce? It works in the same way as the spell. It doesn't give you a new duration.
It is, it's concentration up to a minute.
And you see, these outlined lights, that were dancing with fairy fire, suddenly extinguish.
Okay.
And
right, because
You're concentrating. Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Me
I
too.
forgot the fairy fire was even up, but I couldn't see it before. This was a better use of my concentration, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And
No
Nonox and
what I wanna
Brutus, you've seen the scene unfolding. The two lights that were dancing have been extinguished and are gone now. Next is Nonox.
You're muted, bud.
I was like already aiming my crossbow, and I'm like, oh damn it, it's gone. I don't see my friends, correct? Not from where I'm standing.
You've seen, perhaps you don't see them now, but you did see Kendall spill out of the darkness.
Okay.
And you see his lantern light ahead.
Come, Brutus, before we get lost in the dark again.
Oh, okay.
Try to keep up, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna use Orcish Regression. I think that's what it's called. Sorry, it's been a while since I had to use this one. Oh, Adrenaline Rush. So as a bonus action, I can take the dash action. So I'm going to use my full movement, which is currently 60 feet, to try to close that distance as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Get the Kendall. Did I see what direction? Yeah.
Yes, to the right. I'll kind of ping the area that you think Kendall is in.
So you can get that far.
It's funny, Joel. I can see your arrow, but I can't see you. It's awesome.
All right. So I'm right there.
Oh, holy crap!
Very good. Suddenly, just near Kendall.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Holy crap! Yeah. Other than the heart attack you just gave me, yeah, all good. But as I say that, you can tell I'm like holding my ribs with like one arm.
I don't see any enemies from here, correct?
You should see a tree that is animated, swinging its humongous branches at Elias, 30 feet away or so, 40 feet.
Elias, you really shouldn't get too close to that thing. It doesn't look like very much fun.
I mean, I've had worse times.
Well, if you say so. I'm gonna load up my crossbow. Actually, it's already been loaded because I was aiming at the lights, but I didn't get to shoot it. So I'm gonna aim it and fire.
Okay.
Will a 12 hit?
A 12 will not hit.
Okay.
If only the tree was a little bit bigger, it might have been easier to hit.
I know, right? Such a small target. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Brutus, No Nox is charged ahead.
In this general direction?
Yes, to the east, the direction that you were following the light.
All right. So I got my shadow, which has been following me by my feet, in front of me. I gotta catch up to No Nox. He's gonna die in these woods. And my shadow is going to mimic the movements that I would make and is going to run 30 feet ahead. It's going to get about there. And then, as part of Manifest Echo, I can spend 15 feet of movement to teleport and swap places with it, regardless of distance. So, we're going to go ahead and swap places real quick. Takes my bonus action to do so. Now I got 15 more movement to move. I'm going to move a little bit more. Oh, I can finally see what's going on. And then I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna action dash, get closer, get right up next to Kendall. Nice. Then I'm going to go ahead and action surge. This is a big tree, and we don't like big trees around here. And that means I can make one additional action on top of my regular action. Which means is that I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to action throw a dagger at this thing. And I believe the range is... 2060? Nah, I'm just going to action dash and just get in front and take some damage. So I'm going to get just about there. Another dash, and I'm going to yell at Elias, say, Elias, get out of there! Let the tree hit on me! And that'll be my turn.
Okay, and when you do use your ability to swap places, it uses 15 feet of your movement.
Yes.
Okay.
The shadow can move 30 by itself, and then I used half mine to go to where it was, and then I moved 15 more, dashed, and then dashed again.
With his action surge, yeah.
Yes.
And your shadow disappears from this realm.
Oh, for sure. He is too far away. He's gone.
Is that all from Brutus?
Mm-hmm. And I'm just kind of standing there at the ready.
Okay. Next is Kendall. And your friends are with you now, Kendall. You see this tree assailing Elias.
Okay. Kendall pulls up his spellbook and flips to the exact page he was looking for, and then reaching into the book, like there's like a dim light kind of comes over the pages, and he pulls like a strand of silk out of it and tosses it towards where this tree is. And my tokens. And oops! Oh, can I move it? Oh, well, let me move it. Sorry. He's gonna drop a web on the tree.
Okay.
So it gets here. I'll just pop it up into the chat.
Thank you.
Come on. No problem. Yeah. So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail, it's restrained.
9.
Okay. Difficulty is 14.
Alrighty.
So it is caught in the webs. And I'm assuming, is there other trees there, or it hits the only tree?
The trees are going to be kind of like the rounded black objects. So yeah, it's like kind of strung up to the tree to the right of it and to that top left corner of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's kind of like the web is so it fills a 20-foot cube. So I'm picturing that it would literally bill like a 20 like that, like span up between the trees and down to the ground, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
like just make a real mess of that space.
Okay.
And then so it's restrained since it's failed, and then it can make a strength check to try and get out.
Okay. Is that all from Kendall?
I think I'm just gonna move over here. A bit. Just over there a little bit. We can still see everybody, but the light's trippy. I like that.
Spooky, huh?
Yeah. That's all for me, thanks.
Okay, the tree wrestles against the webs, and a giant branch comes swinging out.
It's restrained. Can you attack when you're restrained?
I think it doesn't restrain, just restrict movement. Am I confused?
It just does movement.
I think it gives you disadvantage, doesn't it?
Maybe.
I forget.
I think restrained is, Chris, you're muted. I think restrained is the same as being grappled. It doesn't do anything except hold you there, I think.
Oh.
When you're grappled, you're
right.
restrained.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and it has a disadvantage on dex saves. They
That's what I
can't.
thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
So
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, my bad.
I should've
So
learned that
the
before.
tree wrestles against the webs and tries to slam into Elias. This is a disadvantage for 21.
Holy shoot!
You're getting hit no matter what.
Yeah, it's pretty sure that hits.
You'll take 16 bludgeoning damage.
All right, cool. Elias is unconscious.
Okay.
Right.
It's like the web pops up, and he turns around and looks at Kendall and goes, "Oh yeah, it's a good idea. That ought to do."
Okay. All right then. Okay. So Elias has fallen under the bludgeoning club of this tree, and then two lights emerge, dim lights, next to Elias, like the ones that were dancing in the fairy fire. And one of them kind of burns brightly, and like a ethereal form resembling Elias begins to lift out of Elias's body as the creature tries to consume his life. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Man loves to kill me, I tell you.
Oh no.
Don't we get inspiration when we level up?
Yes.
Or am I
Yes, you
making
do.
that up?
You
What
do.
oh, okay.
This would be the time to use it.
No, I think I'll roll with the natural one. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry I got
Man!
Boom, baby.
Oh,
sorry.
man.
It's a DC 10. It's a DC 10. I rolled a 10.
Holy crap! It is DC 10. You're right.
Whew. I'm sorry, I'm eating some hot chicken nuggets. They got me.
You're eating chicken nuggets while we're dying here, Ben?
I know.
Sorry, bro. Dinner wasn't ready.
I thought he was worried
So-
about Elias. Yeah.
I thought he choked on his food because like he made the save.
And so Elias's, form is almost separated from his body, and then it just sucks back in. But these are quite evil creatures, and there's another one at hand that tries to do the same thing to Elias.
I'm rolling it. Hang on.
Let's have more.
Okay. And this time, Elias's soul stays tethered to his body, to the corpse, or not a corpse yet, to his unconscious body.
Not yet. We'll see how the next round goes.
Ooh, okay. After that is No Nox. And so Elias's initiative will reset to before the creature that felled him. And then that's when he'll need to make a death saving throw if we get to that point. So we basically have a round to get to you in that sense.
I'm sorry, not to correct you there, Ben, but I need to make the death saving throw, not a.
Correct.
You get one shot.
Does
It's like it's like 8 Mile up here. You only get one shot.
That's right.
One opportunity, one chance. Okay. Does Elias have any visible potions on him? At
Elias,
the ready?
do you have a potion at the ready?
No. I believe I used that I had, the one that I had.
Okay. For a potion to be
equipment.
For you to be able to grab a potion from someone's body, that needs to be at the ready for them so that it's easily accessible. Otherwise, it would take, a little bit of searching to do, and that would use an action.
And I don't believe I have any on me. So
It's fine. Druid was going to end up being too complicated anyway down the road.
Listen. No, I should have known better. I should have picked a healing spell. I didn't. I should have seen this coming. God damn it. Honestly, I thought you were just going to turn into an animal.
I was.
That was, in fact, the plan.
Okay.
The tree went first.
How far is Elias from me?
40 feet.
45.
Okay.
45.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Hail Mary, use another... this is going to be my last use of...
Adrenaline?
Adrenaline Rush. To do the same thing, move 60 feet this turn. I'll use that to close the distance with him.
Okay.
And I don't have anything to heal him, but if I can do some kind of a medicine check or something to give him advantage.
I think you have to be trained in medicine or have a healer's kit for that, right?
I don't have a healer's kit. I do have Jack of all trades, so I have half proficiency in everything.
Okay. Make a medicine check and beat 10 to grant him advantage if it comes down to that death saving throw.
Okay.
I also have a potion.
I don't know this.
Probably not, no.
Listen, don't everybody run up there and TPK for the sake of I'll just roll the thing. It's fine.
You try to slap Elias awake. He begins to cough and sputter just so slightly, still unconscious.
So you do have advantage. That's the best I could do this turn.
Okay. After No Nox is Brutus.
Alright. This is not great.
Bruce is going to...
Oh, this is probably a bad time to bring this up, but that tree is very big again.
Ooh.
And I don't know how well the web is holding up to that.
Oh, I didn't subtract a d4 from its damage. Would that have made a difference in felling?
No.
Okay.
No, it's yeah, it would not.
Brutus is going to... I got health. Yeah, we'll be fine. Brutus is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to move here to get on the other side of... Actually, no. He's going to move to right here and hopefully stay out of range of the tree. Maybe, who knows? And is going to use his action to take the potion of healing he has ready and shove it down Elias's throat.
Okay.
And
that will heal Max, so 10 hit points.
You get 10 hit points back. He's gonna shove it in his mouth and be like, "Please do not die. If you die, we all die. You are the only one that can heal us." And is going to use his bonus action to summon his shadow. He will be right here.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. After Brutus is Kendall.
Would I have to use an action to see if I know anything about the will-o-wisps?
I'll just
think
give
if
you.
I know if they have any particular vulnerabilities.
I'll give you a free knowledge check. You can use knowledge. Knowledge religion. They are resistant to a lot of damage and need to be hurt magically.
Okay. All right.
And these are essentially, beings that, essentially like the spirits of beings that have fallen and are corrupted.
Do I know if they actually, they tried to suck the life out of Elias, but do they actually attack of their own accord, or they just simply suck the life of dead things?
They may also shock you.
Okay. Okay, with all that, I'm going to... Sorry, that took so long. I'm going to try and hit the tree with a mind sliver. I'll pull like a shard of magical energy and fling it at the tree. Get him to make a DC 14 intelligence save.
Fail.
Cool. So he takes 2 psychic damage and subtracts a D4 from his next saving throw.
Okay.
And then I'm going to...
That's good news for me.
I don't want to get too far away from you guys.
Okay, Elias, you're up.
Okay. Elias is going to stand up. He's going to step just a little bit further over this way. He's going to look up at this massive tree. And his eyes are going to go black, and he's going to get this just sort of like sunken, horrified look at his face as he or not horrified, horrific look on his face as he stares at the tree, and he's going to face step away. And everything within 5 feet of me has to make a wisdom saving throw, or they will become frightened of me. Because I'm in my winter mood. And winter Elias is grumpy. Those fail.
Won't do it.
The tree fears winter and the cold.
That's 1 minus a D4.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, also. So he's incredibly frightened, and I'm also going to pop back 30 feet with that teleport. And then from there...
The will-o-wisp. What about him, Ben? Can they be scared?
Oh, it was below him. My apologies. Yes.
Oh, yeah. And I can't...
Sorry, go ahead.
I can't really pick who it is either, so I think it's just everybody around me.
Oh, friendly fire too.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I think, is that Brutus there?
Within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Oh.
A wisdom save? I add 1. I'm good. I'm good.
Might be afraid of Elias.
19.
Weird.
See,
Okay.
I knew he could handle it. Okay, and then after I teleport out for my action, I will no one else is within 5 feet of it. Okay, I will throw another ice knife at the
No
tree.
Nazis.
Okay.
All right, roll that. Sorry, my roll 20 is lagging for me a little bit tonight.
No worries. 17 hits.
You get advantage because it's restrained.
Oh. All right. Well,
Just in case.
yeah. Okay, I'll roll it again just in case I get the crit.
Yep.
But also the tree needs to make a dex save. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it gets the dex save. So it'll take the full 4 piercing damage. Oh.
So it would be the 10, right?
So yeah, the 10 will fail. Very
Oh,
good.
yeah. Okay, and the 11 fails too, so they both take 9 cold damage from the explosion of the knife.
Nice. So 13 and 9.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to use my movement, or not all of it, but just a little bit of movement just to get some cover over here.
Okay. And the will-o-wisp seems to be resistant to your cold damage, but it still affects it a bit.
I'll take it.
And will that be all for Elias?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. And Elias, are you still in line of sight of the tree?
I am not. I cannot see anything or anyone right now, and honestly, I like it that way at the moment. Okay. Y'all do whatever you're gonna do for the next 6 seconds. I'll check in on you in a minute.
And the tree raises one of its massive branches and swipes through the webs to strike at no-knocks. This will be a disadvantage, I believe. 11.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Somehow.
And
that web is clutch. That's how.
These wisps of light are kind of, flickering around the party here, and one of them, just a branch of electricity or lightning, like a lightning bolt, reaches out, striking at you, no-knocks. And this is a disadvantage too because
one of them is in the web.
It is a melee, so yeah, this will be the second roll. So that's the one striking at no-knocks, misses with a 5. And then next to you, Brutus, this one, begins to cackle and
don't do it.
Tries to shock you.
You got me.
A 17. And you'll take 13 damage. Lightning damage.
Ow!
Oof.
Nice rolls. Okay.
Nice rolls, he says.
That'll bring us to no-knocks.
A 7 and a 6 on D8s, man. Yeah, that's a good roll.
All right. I'm real scared of this tree. So I'm going to cast a spell I haven't used yet. It's called Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So I turn to the tree and I say, what does the tree wear to the pool party? Swimming trunks.
Oh. That's bad.
What language do you tell your despicable joke in?
Ooh. I think it would have to be because it's a terrible joke, I'm gonna say it's in Goblin.
Okay.
Oh, thank God, I don't understand Goblin.
So only Brutus understood it.
Why?
I thought I was gonna have to take psychic damage for that one.
Getting dad joked.
5.
Yeah.
That will be a fail.
Right, I still have disadvantage on. Do I have
Just on deck saves.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Just on
then a
deck
19.
saves.
Thank you.
That will succeed.
Okay.
He's more wise than I thought he would be. All right.
Wise tree.
Yeah.
Wise old tree.
You know what? Never mind. That makes sense. Damn it.
Wise old trees? Yeah, fair enough.
I still don't want to be anywhere near it. So I'm going to use my bonus action to once again use my bardic ability to gain a wondrous visage.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a bonus action to expand a bardic inspiration, granting everyone within 60 feet of me that can see me.
Which is you too, Kendall.
Did I stay in it? Did I stay close enough?
You're within 45, yeah.
Oh, yep. Cool. Thanks, bro.
So everyone gains 5 temporary hit points.
Elias, you can't see him though.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. You guys do whatever you need to do for the next 6 seconds.
He's sitting on a log right now.
And you're also able to use your reaction to move up to your speed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a really cool ability.
Without provoking
Stellar,
opportunity attacks. Wow, I didn't even realize that part of it.
I mean, it's bad enough that you get it, but then you can share it with all of us too. It's even cooler.
Just like rearrange all of the
battlefield,
pieces on the board.
Money.
So I am moving
25.
So that's 6 feet. Sorry, that's 30. 40. As far away from that thing as I can while still keeping an eye on it.
Okay, after
Which is
No
about
Nox
there.
is Brutus.
I don't think my shadow gets the same thing because it just acts on my turn. It's not like a.
Right.
I don't think it would benefit from that at all.
No.
Actually, that's a good point. It's still within range. Okay, cool. Brutus is just going to, after seeing his friend get gorgeous again, is going to like, oh, I can move again. Weird. And is going to shift all the way down to where he's at, and is going to use his extreme range to strike at this will-o-wisp from him himself, which will be a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
I don't think I'm going to do much damage with this. Oh, 13. At least I did max. And I kind of stab into it a little bit with my freakishly long range. Did it seem like I did anything to it? Or did I just get...
almost like an axe chopping into it. It was actually quite effective.
Cool. Then we're going to have my shadow from where he's at attack the same will-o-wisp. With Unleash Incarnation. We're gonna have him try and do the same chopping motion, but horizontally this time. See if he can land a blow. That's a 10. I don't think that will do.
The 10 will miss.
Shame.
Shouldn't have gone horizontal.
Oh, I should have gone vertical.
Does Brutus need to be closer to have made that attack?
No, I've got 15 feet from polearm and long arms, long reach.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was the willow. It was against the wisp. I thought you were attacking the tree. Okay.
Yeah, the wisp. Because I'd rather take these things out so they can not suck the life out of somebody immediately. That would be pretty cool.
Your blade did go through the creature somewhat, but it seemed to detract from it. So it did do damage, but it is resistant.
And then I'm going to go ahead and move and stand back one. And my shadow is going to step over one and is going to sit there. Actually, no, he's going to move in the middle right here. And that's going to be his turn. And my turn.
Then is Kendall.
Ooh. So I can't really see any of you guys except for I heard Brutus, but I can't actually see him. I'm going to stick with what I was doing. I'm going to get the tree to make another intelligence save against my mind sliver. maxed out my damage if he fails his saving throw. So
12.
Yes. So he'll take 6 psychic damage, and once again he subtracts a d4 on his next saving throw.
Of any
and
kind.
Of any kind, yeah, just the next one, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll stay put for now. I'm okay here. We didn't see anything of our halfling friend, eh?
Finfer's gone.
Yeah, okay.
Must have ducked out in the darkness or
How
perhaps
convenient
hiding
for him.
somewhere.
I'm killing every halfling we come across.
Just don't even.
After Kendall is Elias.
Yeah.
This is what you've done, Ben.
All right, Elias is gonna move back around here till where he can see. Yep, there it is. Okay. He's gonna come back around where he can see the tree, and he is going to. We're gonna stick with what works, and he's gonna pull out some more water and toss another ice knife. Except he's gonna pour a little bit extra on there, and he's gonna use his last second level spell slot on this to beef it up a little bit.
Okay.
And so he's going to launch that. The upcasting on Ice Knife adds additional damage to the AoE effect, not the actual stabby part.
Okay, very good.
So it's going to be, oh god, that almost critted. Did you see it teeter on there?
Yeah,
I did.
It's so close.
A 14 will hit.
All right, cool.
Nicely done, my friend.
All right, and I'm going to have to roll an extra d6 on this, so. Oh, wait.
This is on the tree.
What's that?
Yeah.
You're targeting the tree with this?
I'm targeting the tree, yeah. But then... Okay. So it'll be 9 points of cold damage to the tree and the will-o-wisp that's within 5 feet of it, and 8 piercing damage on the tree itself.
And then he subtracts 2 from his save.
And my shadow gets obliterated.
Oh, sorry. I did not. I literally did not see your shadow there.
Yeah.
Bro, it is
All I can see
completely
is the tree.
fine. It is so expendable. Don't even worry about it.
I mean, you've already killed like 3 of them today, so it doesn't seem like you're.
Maybe this is why
too
the shadows
attached
don't
to-
like me. I keep
Yeah,
throwing
it's-
them out there to die.
It feels like there's something to unpack there.
Animosity there.
Okay. Is that all from Elias?
Elias is also going to use his bonus action to cast Healing Word on himself.
Did you roll your saving throw, Ben?
Oh yeah. You got to do the saving throw
thank
for
you.
the cold
The
damage.
dex save
Sorry.
for the splash damage. I took it automatically
Yeah.
for some reason. Okay.
I mean, you could just
Thank
do
you.
that too. It's fine.
Nice.
They're both at disadvantage because they're in the web. Mind you, yeah, it might matter. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, the tree failed. The will-o-wisp.
Wisp
DC
no,
14?
Wisp.
Yeah. Is your
Yeah,
DC
the
14?
succeeded. Yeah, 14.
Okay.
So they'll take half of the. It was 9 damage total
Okay.
when I added the extra one.
But the tree takes the full 14.
Yeah, the tree takes the
Right.
the full. Yep.
Okay. Oh well. And I'm sorry. Are the effects of
Oh,
your
I gotta roll
frightening
my-
spell still under? Still taking effect?
Ooh, let me check. I'm trying to remember. Where's that at? Faced up.
I'm sorry,
Winter.
I probably should have made a save on the.
No, it was just well, until the end of your next turn. So
okay.
as of now, it is no longer frightened of me.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Wow, it is tied up in these webs, though. You can't just stay here.
So far, the wizard and the control, like the movement control spells, have been doing really good.
Thanks, man.
The tree
web
tries
and the
to.
green.
Oh my god! Why can I not heal anyone for anything?
Oh,
Sorry.
God.
Wait, hey,
struggles to
wait.
move forward here.
He's restrained.
And
Yeah,
he needs to
he
make a
has to-
strength
he has to
check
make a-
to bust out, right?
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
to make a strength check. Yeah.
Is this at disadvantage?
No,
No, the strength check is not anymore because he was when he was reduced. But
14.
Yeah.
14 is what he needs. Yep.
Dang.
So it is
And-
difficult terrain for him to move out.
Didn't he have something that like reduced it, or that? I guess that was just for one saving throw. Never mind.
So it would reduce his speed if he's moving into the difficult
Yeah,
terrain, I believe. So I don't think it will affect his move speed in this situation.
Okay.
Because each new square he enters is not difficult terrain.
Right.
That's how I would rule it off the cuff here. And then the tree's branch comes to bludgeon Elias once again.
I think it's an
One won't do
action.
it.
I think it's an action.
Oh,
to
an
get
action
free.
to escape, not just part of the movement.
Right.
Man, you guys are killing me here.
Yeah, it is. You do have to use your action to get out.
Okay, well, it saddles up to Elias and is not able yet to make its attack. Apologies. And then the orbs of light, the willow wisps, swing around the tree, even going through it, and then arrive, on either side of Elias. One of them
Coming
tries
for
to
me.
shock you. A 9 will not do it. And the other
9.
follows suit. 16.
Yep.
You'll take 6 lightning damage from it.
Whew. Good thing I healed myself.
Up a 2d8 too. That's pretty low.
Well, the last one he almost maxed, so it's like.
Next is no
Yeah.
Nox.
Oh man. My friend, you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah, I'm quite aware of that.
All right then.
I'm gonna take care of it. I got a plan.
Let me see if I can help. How far is that tree from me?
I don't even know where you are.
45 feet.
Just a little bit out of range. Can my friend see me from here?
I can't see you.
I can't see anyone.
Dude, you're gone. No one knows where you're at. Nox just went into the woods. He ran.
All right. I can see the tree right from there. I don't think I can see the
No, the
fairies
wisps
that
are
were
hidden from
fighting.
view. Right.
Does the tree look bloodied at all? If a tree could look bloodied.
Is there sap?
Looks sappy.
Yeah, several of the lower limbs have been hacked off and are kind of, dragging from it as it escaped the web, badly injured, bloodied.
Okay, I'm gonna try something stupid.
Support that.
Love that for you.
So, I'm gonna target the tree alone, and I'm gonna cast a 2nd level sleep spell.
Interesting.
Give the old tree a nap.
I want to see if it's possible. Yeah.
Time to go to bed, Grandpa.
It's only one way to find out, bro.
Yeah. So at 2nd level, I believe it's 78.
That's right.
I'm sorry, this is a con save, right?
There's no save.
No, he's got to beat
that's
the
right,
hit
it's
points.
Okay.
Hit point total.
I gotta beat the hit point total.
Roll
Well,
up.
it's current hit points. Roll high, 34.
Oh, nice roll. The tree goes still and begins to fall over as though it has been felled.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
And crushes Elias.
You did, bro. Good job, dude.
So you
And the
just see me,
will-o-wisp eats his soul.
you just see me playing like a lullaby, but it's like to the tune of like these like fey magics. So very like not calming at all, like just scary AF, especially here in the forest. at
Scary.
night.
What is that? The shadows.
So
Okay.
I just want to make sure, like you, because it's an AOE effect. You only got the tree, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I have far less hit points than the tree does, I imagine, and I want to make sure I didn't get caught up in
You
that.
tried to
and
keep
both
it
the-
away from Elias, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Using
can
whatever area I have vision on.
Yeah, you have
So-
vision on enough area to realize you'd only be targeting the tree, so that works. Okay, after No
Okay.
Knocks is Brutus.
All right. Brutus is gonna move around this tree.
Wish I could see you guys.
And 5, 10, 15. It's gonna stay there. He's gonna bonus action pull open another shadow, who is gonna spawn in right there. And kind of like a twin pincer move, we're going to do one of these will-o-wisps look more disapparated than the others. I would have tried to keep track of the one that I hurt.
You can't distinguish between the two of them at this point.
Interesting. We're just gonna choose this bottom one, and me and my shadow are going to both attack it. We're gonna make 2 attacks, one with incarnation, and we're just gonna try and hit this thing and kill it. I guess we won't be doing that. An 8
The
and a
wisp
12.
dance out of the way of your blade. You miss.
Stop it. And my shadow is going to move in front of me, and that will be it.
Okay, after Brutus is Kendall.
Nice. All I can see is this one will-o-wisp here. So I'm going to move up a little bit because it's just out of my range. Move. I think if I get to there, that gives me about 50 feet to it. Oh, nope, still not close enough. Sorry. I thought my math was off. I think. Oh, now I can't see it. Gosh. There. Sorry, guys. And I'm gonna get this will-o-wisp here, going to make an intelligence save, DC 14. Fail.
15.
Oh, you did it. And I'll just stay right here. Sorry.
Okay. After Kendall is Elias.
Okay. Well, now everybody else is all right around me, and I can't do the thing I was planning on doing. Oh wait.
Don't worry about this guy in front of me. You can kill him if you need to. Don't worry about it.
15-foot cube originating from me, so that would put.
Also, don't worry about if it hits me too. I'm really fine.
Don't hit the tree.
That would hit Brutus.
Because it's 15-foot cube, wouldn't that be that?
Oh, not a 15-foot radius to it. Right.
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
want to
Yes,
cast. I
thank
want
you.
to cast. Yeah. Okay. All right. So then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave. So that is con saves from all 3 of them. The tree and the 2 will-o-wisps.
Willow.
Okay.
Okay.
Tree fails, and one of the willows fails.
Okay.
So they will take. Let me roll the damage on this. I think it's 2d8. Yep, and they're pushed 10 feet away.
Good roll.
All right, not bad, not bad. Yeah, so that's 12 damage, and the other one takes half damage, so they'll still take 6, but they're not pushed away. And then since I still got a couple of them on me, I'm gonna use or the one on me there. I'm gonna use my last the last charge of my face step. And let me switch back to the other thing here. Oh, I just put a weird little rectangle there. Sorry.
That's all right.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm not even going to go that far back. I'm just going to come to here. And then that wisp will need to make a wisdom save, I think it is, for the fear. Mm-hmm. If they can be, can a will-o-wisp be afraid? Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
If I'm not mistaken, the tree is back in the web a little bit.
So it would have to make a dexterity save?
When it's prone?
Is it prone?
It was asleep.
It was unconscious, and we did describe it as falling over.
Oh, right.
And then it just kind of like a tree rolled into the webs.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sorry, what is causing your fear effect, Elias?
Face step. Here, I'll put it in the chat again. It's a racial feat that I have. It's like a modified Misty Step. But I get different effects based on the season that I'm in. And the winter one is yeah, there you go. Right. Brutus, gotcha.
Brutus did it. Nice job, Brutus.
And you see the light flicker in fear.
Right. Okay, and that'll be my turn. Well, I'm gonna use the movement that I have because I haven't actually really moved much, and just tuck away again and hide out. Then that'll be my turn.
The tree gets a save when it's hit by a Thunderwave, right? To wake up?
It did. No, it just.
I imagine Thunderwave almost definitely wakes it up.
Yeah, it's also let's say like a loud sound, right?
Yeah, it's like you can hear it from like 300 feet away or something like that. So yeah, it's awake.
Okay.
It's fine. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to wake it up.
Yeah.
So it is almost certainly awake.
The tree attempts to break free of the webs that it has been shoved back into. 15.
Yep. You're good.
But that is its action.
Action, yeah.
And now we're back to 3. Okay.
Okay. And the wisp near you, Brutus, becomes invisible, disappearing from sight. And the other wisp chases after Elias and tries to shock you.
Cool.
A 7 won't do it.
Will not.
Okay. After the wisps, no Nox is up.
Okay. Let me see. How far away is this tree from me?
What is it? 30, 35?
So just within range. All right.
I'll be back in 1 sec, guys.
Just seeing what my friend just did, I'm gonna try the same. Let's try a little thunder wave.
Oh, hey, no docs.
And I'm aiming to try to push it right back into the webs again.
Okay.
So
crowd control.
If you don't mind giving me a Constitution save.
20.
Damn it.
Still takes half.
He'll take half damage.
Still takes half, I guess. So that's 2d8. That's 4 damage.
Okay.
And hey, buddy.
And after these thunder waves, all the leaves are just, and dead twigs have been blown off of this tree. Just a couple of branches remaining with which to fight.
If anybody wondered if we were here, they can hear us now.
It's like someone's firing a gun off in the woods. So it's like it's happened a
much.
few times in the past minute.
This is great, guys.
After Nonox is Brutus.
I'm gonna split my bets.
And Brutus is going to move his shadow.
I'm sorry, Ben.
Go ahead.
Can I give Brutus bonus action inspiration?
Yes.
Right. So you
Very
have Bardic if you need it.
Very good. Brutus is going to send his shadow to go ahead and start stabbing the tree. He's going to make 2 attacks through it. It's going to be pretty high numbers, 222s to hit.
Both hit.
Done, man. Nice.
Max damage, and then 5, so 18 total.
And you chop this tree down.
I love that you also happen to be using an axe, which is just so fitting.
Mm-hmm. I chop it down like a lumberjack. I'm like, all right, woo. And you see the shadow just looks at you and it like jumps out at you and then like disappears. And Brutus is going to move his movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get right here, right in between him and Elias, and is going to sit there. And since he already used all his attacks, he's just going to sit there and use his bonus action to summon his shadow right next to him.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn.
After Brutus is Kendall.
Nice. I can still only see the one wisp. Is this the one that's running? Is Elias gone that way?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna run around my web. Oh no, I can't see it anymore. Oh no. I can't see the will-o-wisp now. Okay. Shoot.
Line of sight blocked, okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
now I can't see it. I think I used, that was 25. Can I get it? Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm here. I just didn't want to get this close to anybody. Okay. Same thing again. I'm going to make him make a DC 14 intelligence save. I send a shard of magical energy into his brain. Yes, for 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I will subtract a D4 from his next saving throw.
Okay.
And that's all for me.
Okay, after Kendall is Elias.
I don't deal damage, guys.
Elias,
Oh man.
run!
Okay.
Just get out of here. I'll keep it back.
No, I got this. Elias is going to. Where's the one I want to do? Sorry, just a sec. Lost the thing. He is going to turn into a. I can't do that one. There it is. Shoot. I had something pulled up earlier. I was like, I'm going to use this. I had an animal that I could get out of there with. All right, I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna disengage and run away.
We got you.
I don't have to. I'm in too much.
Okay.
Like, I can't find what I was gonna do, and I'm not gonna sit here and read through the whole compendium trying to remember what I was trying to do. And
Fair enough.
it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna run away.
Okay.
And so I will. I'll disengage and go 5, 10, 15. Oh, I see my buddy over here. I'm gonna head towards him. 20. 30
I can't
feet.
see anybody. I can see. Oh, there you are. I can see no knocks.
Yeah, I'll veer over, start heading in Kindle's direction.
Okay.
And then bonus that. Oh, I've got one last Bomb of the Summer Court. I will use that for my bonus action to get myself one last heal, and hopefully roll higher than a 1 on this one for once. Hey, there we go.
That nice, dude.
And
So it's a 4.
Elias retreats, and the light flickers between Brutus and Brutus's shadow and disappears, invisible.
Damn, I had a cool move too.
And you wait a moment, and the silence leaves the forest, and you hear bugs, frogs again, and the wisps are gone. They're no longer a threat, and the awakened tree has been felled and slain in the web. You're victorious.
Nice.
We did it. Yeah.
Everybody still alive? Everybody up? Everybody okay?
Well, I mean, my shadows died a couple of times.
Don't think.
That,
I don't
that
think I
happens in
took
the
any
sunlight,
damage.
dude.
Is anyone hurt? Is anyone hurt?
I'm a little hurt, but not as much as this guy.
I'm up. I'm fine. I'm not bloody or anything, but
I kind of walk up holding my ribs
took
like
a bit
I've
of a
had
beating, though.
better times.
My friend, sometimes you're supposed to run away.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain I almost died 3 or 4 times in that fight.
You're very brave.
And then
I'm
Brutus's
very
shadow,
brave, and I'm a little stupid. It's not a good combination.
hearing Nonox say friend, Brutus's shadow is going to morph into the shape of Friend the Bugbear, and it's going to start giving Elias a shoulder rub. But it kind of works, but kind of doesn't because he's a shadow. He's trying his best. And Brutus has looked at this bemused. He's like, I don't know what's going on here.
Hey, guys, maybe we shouldn't give those things time to come back. Let's
I think
get our bearings and try and
I need
halfling go.
We're kind of lost without the halfling.
That fair?
we got to find a way because I need some rest, and we cannot rest here.
This doesn't seem like the kind of place you want to be without a guide.
Yes, yet here without a guide, we do find ourselves.
You should be careful.
Unless he comes out. You hiding in a bush?
Finford doesn't appear readily.
Can I look around, see if I see any like footprints or maybe a little yellow trail scurrying away?
You can make a survival check, please.
Ran off like a little coward.
pretty sure we were heading in this direction.
Come on, land
Oh,
on
look at
something.
that.
There we go, 21.
Finfer must have very light feet. You only find the footsteps leading to the position where you were ambushed in the darkness. You don't find trail of his escape.
That little bugger, god dang, magicked himself out of here.
Oh no, but that might be helpful because if we find the trail that we left behind, we follow that line.
All right, well, I mean, I found his footprints, and they start there, and they go this direction. So you're saying we just keep going that way?
Yeah.
And hope for the best?
So what's the plan? Do we just hunt down every halfling we find?
No, I don't want to hunt down a group of people that get killed and eaten for sport. That kind of feels bad.
Frankly, they tried to kill us twice.
Let me ask.
I've been to war, and I don't want to kill people that are being eaten for sport.
Once I can forgive.
That's fair.
Twice is just malice.
Kind of the fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Yeah.
Shame
I
on
will
me.
not be fooled again.
Nice. Ben, let me ask, because I grew up in the Feywild, even though he's been gone for, a while, but he grew up around here, so he knows a little bit about getting around this area. Does Kendall's logic in just following the same direction that we were headed, does that seem
If
like
what
a sound way
Fen
to
first
do
said
that?
about there being another creek or river in that direction is true, then that's a good line of reasoning.
And what I might do now that we are kind of more in tune with the tricks of this area is every sort of 20 feet or so, I'm going to use my minor illusion spell to kind of make an auditory sort of marker for us to follow, and then so that we make sure that we stay in a straight line.
Okay. And go ahead.
That reminds me, by the way, Kendall, we should give them one of those sending stones.
Yeah,
because
good job.
they seem to we always seem to be getting split up, and they're always off. So why don't y'all take one of these so we can try to stay in better contact?
Yeah, good idea.
I'll give them mine. You hold on to yours, okay? Okay. Which one of y'all want this?
You seem to fall over more than I do.
Well, these things happen.
Brutus looks at No Knox.
I am completely unhurt.
Yeah,
Do
give
you
it to No
want
Knox.
this? Do you want to still? Oh, all right.
Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. No Knox.
I'm just being completely logical on this. That's no hard feelings meant to anywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a lot of things to keep me out of other things' reach.
No, I'm giving you
I just
a
use my
sending
feet, but-
stone. I'm giving you one of the sending stones.
We're giving you a Verizon flip phone with
Yes.
unlimited data.
How many minutes do I have?
Unlimited. It's an unlimited plan.
Wait. It's unlimited after 7 p.m. Okay.
Can you
Call
And-
Canada and U.S. No problem.
Yeah, that's
there
very
surge
important
rates?
for our party.
Unlimited weekends.
Are there
How does
surge
this work?
rates? What is this? A Wendy's?
Yeah.
And that's how you date an episode.
Pretty long
So
distance.
you can use these once daily.
Oh,
You've had the item long enough to fully understand it.
we have 1 minute. We have a 2-minute
This is-
phone call, and that's it.
This is the
The
worst
burner phone. The burner phone.
With the free trial plan.
Oh God.
And
All
that's
right,
where we'll end the adventure for tonight as you guys divvy up the sending stones, make your way continuing through the Feywild after the ambush by the awakened tree and these will-o-wisps who bore the voices of halflings. Perhaps in their former lives that's what they were. Now they're nothing more than evil spirits haunting this place, it would seem. And we'll continue again next Monday. We'll be back at 6 Pacific. And if you want to check out our library of past games, you can check them out on YouTube. This whole campaign so far is posted there, and most of our other campaigns are there as well.